So today we're reviewing the Mybo Synergy Star limbs. Now these are a beginner's limb. They were priced around sort of 69, 70 pounds in the UK. They're a wood core limb, and the reason I bought them, I've actually bought a £22 limb. Now the reason I bought them was because I've had a little bit of an injury on my arm, like a tennis elbow on my bow arm. And I always thought now that it's probably a good idea to invest in a lower poundage set of limbs and kind of call them my injury limbs, or I don't know, my kind of practice limbs for my technique. So a low poundage set of limbs that I can just put on my bow, on my ILF bow that is, on my second riser, and just practice with those. So that's the reason why I bought them. Now when I researched, there are a lot of entry-level wood core limbs around the £60 mark, English money that is, in English money, on the websites, and there are various brands such as Core Archery, Cap, Crossan, WNS, Kinetic, Samick and Shock. But I was a bit unsure of the brands, and I know that Mibo do a really good set of equipment. I've had Mybo long rod, I've still got it. I've had Mybo short rods, they've been really good. I know people who shoot the Mybo compound bows, and the Mybo brand is a really good quality brand, and I've had other things from them as well, such as like arrow rests and things, and they've always stood up to the test. So I thought I'd go for the Mybo Synergy Star entry level. Now there is a Synergy Carbon, they're a lot more money than these ones, and they're also a brilliant carbon limb. So I definitely thought I'd go for these wooden ones. I mean, the finish on these, try not to get the reflection, the finish on these is really nice actually. So we've got the black Synergy Star on the back, and then if I turn them over, we've got the white Synergy Star logos on the front. As I say, they're an ILF limb. These are a medium limb at £22. You get covers on them. Obviously you don't get limb covers at this price point, but they look a really nice limb, to be honest. Let's turn it around and just look at the ends here. The quality of them does look very nice. Very good finish on these. As good as anything else that you'd pay hundreds of pounds for. So I'm looking forward to giving these a go and putting these on my bow and getting them tuned up. I've got these on the bow now. They're pretty good actually. They feel really nice. They're £22 versions, but I've got them wound in to give me £25. They feel really nice actually, no problems at all. Obviously I've got £25 on them because my draw length is 29 inches, so I'm getting a little bit more poundage out of them. So the only issue I've had with these to start off with was that I put some tape over them to try and protect them from rubbing on the riser. This is just some black cloth tape, but I did find that they were a little bit tight, and you sometimes find this on some limbs, just in the notch bit here, and you may have to get some sandpaper in here just to take out a little bit of the varnish, just to make it a little bit easier to slot them onto your riser. But if you take off a lot of varnish and you get down to the wood, don't forget to put a little bit of lacquer or a little bit of varnish on top, just to make them sort of seal them up, to make them waterproof again. But other than that, I've had no problems with the limbs at all. They shoot really well and they fit on really nicely as well. This spring-loaded section here was no problem. It was just a little bit tight there on the fitting. So if you ever want to test if it's this part that's sticking or if it's just the size here onto your bolt, you could always just put it on sideways and see if it clicks on okay and comes off nicely. I'll also put on this part sideways until you hear the click, and just take it off like that just to see if it fits okay. Some of you may have your bolts totally encased so you can't get to them, whereas on these ones they're totally open, so if yours are encased then you won't be able to test this part and slide it on there. But otherwise the limbs have been really good. Really impressed. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give us a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you soon.